Hello guys, so my name is Utkarsh Naik and welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, we will continue the end-to-end machine learning project series. Now, till now I have uploaded 9 tutorials. I have to probably rename this project playlist, not 7 days, but it will be more now because since I'm going to add MLOps, CI/CD pipeline, GitHub Actions, so everything will get added, right? So in the last tutorial, we had actually done the deployment in AWS Beanstalk. Now in this video, we will consider a project and we'll try to deploy that in the Azure. But before I go ahead, I really want to give a quick shout out to one of the subscriber. His name is Utkarsh. Okay, so Utkarsh Gaikwad. So what he has done is that after learning from this entire project, right? Now he has actually created a new project with respect to a new data set. And the data set over here that he's specifically using and the problem statement is he's using is something called as Gemstone price prediction. Now in this Gemstone price prediction, we are going to predict the price of the gemstone based on features like ID, carat, cut, color, clarity, depth, table, everything, right? And we have to probably give the, find out the price. So this was probably from a Kaggle competition. Over here, you can probably see this Kaggle entire information is given about this data set. Amazingly implemented solution. Most of the techniques that he has used inside the source folder, he has basically used the same project structure, same folder structure. So if you are able to follow this entire playlist, he has basically followed this playlist and he has created all these things. See, data transformation, everything like how we specifically used, he has just used different features and he has followed the same pattern. Okay, so a good, amazing shout out to Utkarsh for doing this amazing work and sharing it with the entire audience. He had posted in the LinkedIn. So I thought of why not representing this particular project. I will take this project now and I'll deploy that in Azure. Again, guys, I'm clearly saying the credit goes to Utkarsh for this project. Okay. My project is also there, like which I had actually developed. It is almost similar, but here, now what we are going to do, we are going to take this project and we are going to do the deployment in Azure. Okay. So quickly, if you go and see in the VS Code, this is how the project structure looks like. You have your notebook files, EDA, model training, everything is here. And he has really written all the nodes very much cleanly. So you can definitely refer this. Okay. But if you want to implement it, please make sure that you see that entire playlist. Okay. Already in the playlist, we have developed about 9 tutorials. I'll also give the playlist link. Now, what we are going to do quickly, I'm going to put this particular project inside my GitHub. So inside my GitHub, I've taken the entire copy of the project. I did not do the fork. The reason I did not do the fork because I need to make some changes for the deployment in Azure. Okay. Now, what I will do, all this commit is basically happened. Now I'll go ahead and open my Azure, right? Now in Azure, we are going to create a web app and then we are going to do the deployment. Please note over here all the step-to-step process that we are going to follow. This will be a continuous deployment mechanism that we are going to follow over here. So first of all, I will go ahead and sign in. So quickly go ahead and sign in over here. Now, after you sign in, it will ask for your username and password. Please do that. Now, if you really want to deploy this in an Azure web app, right? And we'll do it with the help of GitHub Actions, okay? Automatically, the GitHub action will also get created. Now, first of all, I will go ahead and create the resource, okay? Inside the resource, I will be having web app. So we'll go ahead and create this web app. Now, once this web app is created, I'm going to get this information like subscription. I'm probably using right now iNeuron Azure. So over here, subscription one group is there. You have to also create it. If not, whatever by default value is coming, you use that. We'll create a new resource group. Let's say I'm going to write test group regression. Okay, so this will be my resource group, which will create the web app inside this. Then I have to give my web app name. Let's say I'm writing gem price prediction. Okay. So gem price prediction, this will basically be my entire URL because after the deployment, it will be looking like gemprediction.azurewebsite.net. We are going to do this with GitHub Action. Please note all the step by step. Okay. Then right now we'll be in code. Later on, I'll also show you Dockers. Okay. I will try to convert this entire project into Docker and then show you. Then after selecting, you have to select the runtime. In runtime, I will go ahead and select Python 3.8. And now I will just go ahead and click on next. After next, it will ask for the GitHub action settings. Okay. Now GitHub action setting, it is very much simple. Just go ahead and enable it. and make sure that you configure with your GitHub account. Right now I have configured with my GitHub account. If you want to configure, just click on change account and it will ask you to configure from here. Okay. So in order to sign in, it will ask you for the authentication. Just go ahead and do the authentication. Now we'll select the organization. It is Krishna06 because it is inside my repository. My repository name is student ML project regression. Now see what will happen. Okay. So here I will write student ML project regression, right? So this is my GitHub, right? I guess student ML project regression. So I've selected this. It will be the main branch. Now the next thing we will do, just go ahead and create review plus create. Okay. Now in review plus create, these are all the information that I have. Now finally, I will just go ahead and click on the create button. Now this initialization, this deployment will take some time, around couple of minutes. So we'll wait till this deployment will happen. But as soon as this happened, right, if I reload this page, right, there will be an automatic workflow that will be created. And this workflow is basically getting created with the help of GitHub action. So once we create this web app, says the deployment is in progress, automatically inside this GitHub, right, inside this GitHub repository, that GitHub folder, workflow folder will also get created. So we'll wait for some time, and we'll see that how this particular folder will get created till the deployment is basically happening. Okay. So let's wait for some time. So finally, guys, the deployment is complete now. Now see what will happen once the deployment happens. I will go to my GitHub page and I'll just reload it. Automatically one additional folder has got created, which is called as GitHub workflows. Okay. Now with respect to GitHub workflows, right, if you probably go ahead and click it, and if you see this file, right, this is the YAML file that is got created. And it is basically saying that, okay, build and deploy Python app to Azure web app, right? On push the main branch, it is basically considering the main branch from where the code needs to be dispatched to the server. Then it is running on Ubuntu latest, basically in the server side. If you probably see the steps using actions checkout, this is basically going to push the repository. Then you have what Python version is there. Then you have starting with creating this particular venv environment, like how we started. Then the source, it is basically activating that. Then it is installing all the dependencies. Then it is deploying all the artifact of the deployment job. Okay. It is going inside this particular environment. Then you can see this is basically my web app URL, which is, it is picking up from the secret key. I'll show you the secret key also, which will be completely unique. Then you have this entire steps that is basically happening to deploy, and automatically it has created. And this is also super important, which is called as the published profile. Now, how this all information is basically coming, because we had already authenticated, right? And if I probably go and see in the settings, and there will be an option of secret and variable, right? So here you will be seeing that this particular secret variable has got created, right? In the GitHub, Azure App Service public profile, this name, right? And from this entire information, from this particular secret key, whatever information is basically present, that is basically read inside this particular workflow. See, inside this vertical profile, like you require this app service published profile, it is coming from there. You require this deploy to web out, whichever web URL is there, that is also reading from here. It is also reading some more informations with respect to that. Now see, this is what is the GitHub Actions doing. It is creating this entire YAML file, which will have the necessary configuration. Now you can obviously see the documentation page to understand each and every step, like what is the deploy, what is the steps and all. But if you really want me to make a dedicated video on GitHub action step by step, I'm happy to make it. Just please make sure that you make this particular video reach 1,000 likes. Okay. If you're able to do that, I'll start the series with respect to GitHub action, where I'll try to, probably talk about this step by step, like what is this particular parameter is basically saying, what is this completely detailed, we'll try to understand. Okay, I'm kidding. You don't need to give even 1,000 likes, but I will make a dedicated GitHub Actions video. Okay. It's just to say you, then only you basically like or share my video with everyone. Okay. But don't worry, if you don't like it also, I will make sure that I will try to create a dedicated video on this. But I really wanted to show step by step how this is automatically getting created. Now, as soon as this deployment happened, your deployment is complete, right? You see in the GitHub action, in the GitHub action, you will be able to see all this build and deployment has actually happened. In the build, all the steps, like what is the setup job, in the YAML file, it was run action checkout, right? So what is basically happening inside this? It is syncing with this repository. It is getting the GitHub version. It is basically seeing this app runner, right? App runner is what that automatically deployment happens whenever the changes are happening. It is initializing the repository. It is doing some steps like fetching repository and all. All the steps you'll be able to see over here. Then set up Python version. This is the second step with respect to the deployment that has happened. Then we went and created a virtual environment, installed all the dependencies with respect to requirement.txt. See, automatically all these things are. So in that YAML file, whatever is the steps written, right, that entire steps is basically happening line by line. Then we upload the entire artifact in the form of zip file inside the cloud, okay, the Azure cloud. So this particular step has also happened. Post run checkout. So here also you can see that whatever cleanup is required after the GitHub repository has been synced with the cloud. And then finally we complete the job. After build, we basically do the deployment. Now in deployment also, you can see set up objects, download artifacts, and deploy to Azure web app has happened. So if you really want to understand that particular YAML file, you just need to see this step by step what has happened. Okay. And then you'll be able to get an idea. But don't worry, I'll make a dedicated video about GitHub Action, because to discuss about each and everything, that it will take around 1.5 hours. So this deployment has been done and your URL is also ready. So I'll go and click with respect to GitHub Action. See, when first time I ran, it became wrong because there was some problem, but automatically you'll be able to see that this has been happened. And this is what is my URL. Now, once I hit this URL, you'll be able to see the entire project is available, right? Now I will go and hit some values, okay, automatically. And this is now running in Azure web, okay, 43 fair, this, okay, and I'll submit it. Now, once I submit it, it will basically do the prediction. And here you can see prediction Gemstone price is 16841. Again, I've kept this photo because again, most of the credits, right, with respect to the project implementation goes to Utkarsh, right? So that is the reason I'm putting this entire URL. Now, all you have to do is that take this entire repository, which I will be giving you, and I'll give my repository only where it has all the information with respect to Utkarsh, and then use Azure Web to basically do the deployment. Now, once you do the deployment, once you test it, the next thing is that please delete this, okay? Please delete the deployment because there may be some additional charges. Just for practice purpose, I've actually created this so that you don't have to worry about it, okay? So it has got deleted. Now what I'll do is that I will also delete this, okay? So let me do one thing, and here this is delete, okay? So I'm just going to click on delete, and I have to just type the app name, that is Gem price prediction. You need to do this, otherwise you don't know what will happen, but automatically the money will get deducted because you may require a credit card over here. But just to show you how the deployment is happening, I'm basically showing you this step, okay? Perfect. This was it from my side. I hope you like this particular video. All the information will be given in the description, but please let me know that if you require how to about GitHub Actions and all, I will try to explain each and every parameter to you. So yes, this was it from my side. I will see you all in the next video. Please make sure that you subscribe, share with all your friends. In the next upcoming videos, we will also be talking about different deployment techniques with app runner and all, and then we'll go to ML flow, DVC, where we'll discuss about CI/CD pipelines also. So yes, this was it from my side. I will see you all in the next video. Thank you.